What's up, guys? It's the Khaiza, and I'm gonna be doing like a little real talk discussion. That's really I wanted to get something off of my chest that's been happening the past few days, and at least after my trip to Cancun. So the main thing I wanted to talk about is that this happened yesterday, and it will build up as the dialogue or the discussion goes along, because it is a very important thing that I've been building up to talk about ever since 2 days ago. And forgive me if it will come out too long. I will try to make this real talk as short as I can. Please bear with it, because I like to overextend or unconsciously overextend myself when it comes to these talks. So where do I start? Happened on Sunday, right? It's on Halloween day, you know. I've been putting off days before Halloween to stream, and then on Sunday it was Halloween. Getting ready, shopping with mom, getting candies, giving out candies on Halloween night, and then after all the trick-or-treating, I decided to do streaming, and I was playing Darkstalkers. Everybody, saw that. It was my Darkstalkers stream of just me playing online, and it was a lot of fun. However, at the end of the day, I was still streaming at until 1 or 2-ish. I immediately felt sort of stressed and had the same petty energies that I had in the July episode that I had when I took off a week from streaming. Because back before the July episode, I was streaming nonstop, and I was solely focused on viewers. And guess what? After the end of the Darkstalkers episode, that viewership issue came into my mind again. It plagued my mind again. And I couldn't sleep for the rest of the night, because stress and all this petty jealousy, all this internal rage was just building up inside of me, because I always have a bad habit of just comparing myself to other people, especially my friends who are also streaming, and seeing them getting more chat interaction than what I have earned from the past 2 years of streaming, outside of a few good days, is that it's really bothersome for me. And every time I try to suppress it inside, it just gets worse and worse, until one day it eventually pops like a balloon. It's like a bottle burster type of thing. And albeit I had talks with friends and with family, just to cope me out of that depression. But when you are a streamer and you start from the bottom and get to slowly build your way up, is that start to realize that this is conversations with mom, and her shtick is that she always has problems with how to fully express herself when compared to her friends and family on Facebook, and how to get more likes than her, so she feels kind of bad. She always talks to me about that stuff. But it's also a thing in streaming that Twitch is solely derived on the gross, and some streamers really do how I say, have it very, very lucky that they could build themselves up and get immediate success, stuff like that. They have chat interactions, they have things and whatnot, and albeit that's fine, because big league streamers, I don't mind. This is totally normal. But for friends, at least around in my area, it's a little bit unnerving for me. I get a stress vein in my brain, or an anger vein in my brain, is that we're all equally the same, because we start from the bottom. But then there's you're always so popular, you're always so cool, and where am I at right now is just I'm stuck in this rut. And that's like segue into like my origins of like, you know, Twitch streaming, is that, albeit a bad reason, is because, again, it's a bad habit. I get like super petty, or super like, what was it, bad negative emotion about like how I compare myself to other people, how I compare myself to like my friends, and how, you know, good that they have it. And it's always like, you know, I always say that like I'm like a cursed like child. Like, I don't have this, I don't have that, I don't have like a relationship, I don't have a car, I don't have like, I think of so many like negative reasons to put me down like the bottom of the barrel, that I don't see like the good values of myself. And with Twitch, it's like, if you don't work like I do, or if you don't work like I do, if you don't have any like job, it's like you gotta keep yourself entertained, or like a hobby of some kind. And my hobby is like providing video game material, or at least like fighting game material, on like my Twitch stream. And when you don't have like a healthy like chat interaction, or if you don't, nobody recognizes you for your like hard work, then it becomes like cancerous. It's like, why are you even doing this? And so that's like what happened to me, because on like the Halloween night after I did my Halloween stream, I was so like having all this like negative emotions. I couldn't sleep at night. When I went to the bathroom, when I went to like the bathroom middle of the night, then I started like feeling like stomach ache. It's like, oh, I didn't have like a stomach ache for like a while now. This is like a pain similar to like the gallbladder surgery, even though I got my gallbladder removed. And I told mom about this, and like I had a Pepto-Bismol. Now everything is fine. But then I told her like all the stress, and then like how I felt so shitty. Like, man, it's always so fucked up. It's like one of those things that it is what it is, you know? Some people are like very lucky, others have to like work hard. I'm in like the category of like working hard, and I've been on this like Twitch channel for, I have made my Twitch channel and started streaming for like almost 3 years. Like, right? Almost 3 years. And, you know, like, back then I was like pushing myself that to make my stream channel like a career, right? Like a legitimate full-blown career, because if it wasn't for Twitch, I would just be doing like my grad career of like history or math, even though I'm very apprehensive of doing that. And my mom tells me to go into grad school. Well, now she just tells me to like find a job, right? Find a legit job. But I want to prove that like I want to make like my Twitch channel a legitimate like career, so that people, or especially like family, don't look down on me as like, you're just like this kid. Like, no, I'm not a kid. Even though like I represent being a kid, I'm like a kid in an adult's body. I like being a kid more than being an adult, because adult life is, you know, it's a hard knock life being an adult. You know, pay taxes and pay car insurance or like medical insurance, all that stuff. It's like, I don't want to deal with that. I don't know how to deal with that. I always have mom help me out with stuff, because that's me. But I want to like make Twitch a job, a career. And after the July episode, where I took off like 2 weeks off until like my Evo like comeback, you know, I started to realize that, you know, Twitch won't be like a career for me. It won't be like a thing for me, because that's the practicality of it, you know. After like, and this is like also after the Cancun wedding trip, which I realized after like my cousin's wedding in Cancun, is that you know, not a lot of people will like understand and respect you for, and acknowledge who you are. It's just, you just don't. There are only like a few people who actually do. But for those that don't, you're like one out of the many like small time streamers, and you're not gonna like get it big by like a snap of a wrist. You're not very like affluent. Just like enjoy people will admire who you have and just like enjoy who you are and like freely express what you love and what you like to do. And I get that. That's like a lot of my friends and family like tell me, but it's so hard because especially on Twitch, you have to look at viewers, you have to look at like chat interactions, because that's mostly what makes up Twitch, is that interactive and like very fun time engagement between other people who like the same things as you. It would just like gaming or like real life or stuff like that nature. You know, Twitch is now evolving into a more like encompassing everything in the known universe sort of thing, not just like gaming. And to look at like an empty like chat room, or to look at like low number of viewers, is very discouraging. And it's always like a discouraging thing for like small time for like me whenever I see like 1 or 2 back then, or now it's like kind of like 2 or 3. I like to have like that chat interaction. I like to have like more numbers than just like the standard few, because how I always said at the end of the stream end of my streams, I would like to see, you know, the channel grow and evolve to make it like feel like I'm worth it, you know, I feel like I'm special. And to have like almost like zero activity, it's like, you know, I could just like end the stream here and there. I don't need this right now. I could just like go call up my cousins, because they will give me like a good time. My cousins love me ever since we bonded in my Umbra trip back in like 2019. And that's what I like realized, like yet again back to that topic, is people will like, or like friends will like acknowledge who you are and what you are and like what you freely express, and not a lot of like your friends, only like the certain few will like deeply encourage you to like go do this or go do that. In this like current time of my streaming platform, you know, I just don't believe it right now. Like I really don't. It's getting me into like that depression phase of like, maybe this is not worth it. Maybe like Twitch streaming, or at least like starting up a Twitch career at this like point in time, is not long trip down the road worth it. And you know, like again, like I could just like cancel off stream and just do my grad career and just like suffer there. Like push myself to like do like read 5 books, even though like I have learning disabilities. I could do that, but no. Why do I don't want to do that? Because, you know, part of me is like, I love, not love is not a strong word. Love is a strong word. I like Twitch streaming. I like to be able to like do chat interactions and be able to express myself, because, you know, when you're an autistic person, right? When you're someone with like Asperger's syndrome, you don't find much room to freely express yourself the way you do in real life. Every time I like go on like my Discord, is that you know, sometimes I try to be expressive, but then, you know, most of the time it's not, because I just, you know, stay silent. I don't want to say anything because certain instances in my past prohibit me from doing that. But with Twitch, I can like talk about gaming, I can talk about fighting games, things that I like to talk about, and I would like to have like people, you know, like my discussions or like these talks, and seeing like an empty like audience feels like just so hollow. Like it feels sort of empty. It reflects back to me, like, you know, and I start thinking of negative bullshits like, am I worth this? Do I really want to do this? And part of me wants to continue like be stubborn, but also the part of me is like, maybe I should stop. But again, I don't want to stop, because like I like to be expressive. This is like the most expressive like platform I can be, and if I don't do it, then, you know, I'll just be doing other stuff. And so, like, what the important lesson that the Cancun trip taught me, and of course with the Halloween episode, is that one, my Twitch platform is going to be impractical, right? I am not going to get like immediate like success. Everybody says success will come like one day for you, Khaiza. Chin up, don't worry about it. But I'm just like, I want to see. I've been like doing this for like more than 2 years now. I want to see that growth. I want to see that development. And right now, it feels like I'm stuck in a rut, and I hate feeling like I'm stuck at a rut. All right. I do streaming, things go on with my life, family goes on, work goes on, medical issues go on. I don't have time to like creatively think about improving things on the channel, right? Because like there's so much going on. I don't have time to breathe. To make videos, I want to watch TV or like, you know, play video games to like chill. I don't have time to do like streaming and whatnot, and it like sucks it up, which is a good thing because like I want to improve myself, but at my own pace. I want to improve at my own pace, like not like all the damn time. I have a life too, you know, like I got to like do this and do that. And so the first lesson was Twitch being like impractical. The second is that, you know, for the parts that I do like Twitch, you know, I just gotta accept that, like, you know, back to like the previous like mention, you know, not everybody will like you. And so now I realize Twitch is kind of like a classroom environment. Sure, there's no like homeworks or like projects or exams or anything like that. I'm pretty sure there are. Twitch can be like not black and white. It is like a gray matter type of platform. It's like similar to a class environment. Students like come and go, you know. You'll only find like some people who actually like enjoy. You'll actually find like some students who actually like enjoy who you are and what you are and why do you do this and why do you do that. And I deeply respect like those, but for those that just like come into the class or just like come in slobbingly, like, you know, late or just like cause up shit, like I have no tolerance for that. I do not. It's especially like clear in like Twitch, like there and I'll say there are those that like follow the channel, right? They follow the channel, but there's no like, they're not there. They're like absentees, not only in terms of like, you know, they're not watching the stream, they're not lurking on the stream, but they also don't chat on the stream. And so that's like a half-assed follow to me. Like, don't like do that, alright? Don't give me like a follow and like what's done is done. Alright, peace out. Enjoy the rest of your night. You know, like I like to like get to know you. Like, why did you follow the channel? Is there something that like you liked or something like that? Be sure to like stick around. Maybe you'll like me a little bit more. And to like just do a follow and just like disappear into like the shadow realm is like, motherfucker, why did you follow in the first place at this point? Like, I have like, it's like another example is that childhood friend who I'm like friends with is that I have 805 followers. Only like 10% of them are actually active on this platform. And so this is true here. I have like so and so like followers. None of them like show up. And so, you know, like, why are you following the channel? I always say, like, at the end of my streams, at least like recently, the door's out there. The unfollow button is right there. You know, I don't need this. Why are you following the channel if you're not gonna be like active at all? I play fighting games. I play action games. I play kind of JRPGs. I play games that I like to do because I want to like play them and show them off for you and to be as entertaining as I can be with the limitations that I have. And to have like, you know, not a lot of the followers coming in except for like those that do, those that come on by, I respect y'all, but for those that don't, just give me like click, follow, bye-bye. Why are you here? Why are you like watching my channel for like 5 minutes? Why are you watching my channel for like 5 minutes for those that didn't follow? For those that who are about to follow or who have not followed, and then peace the fuck out. Because like Twitch streamers are not Twitch streamers, chatters are like short attention spans. They like focus on like for at least like 5 minutes and then just like peace the fuck out. Like, why are you here? And that's like, I get that, but for those that I just hate that. I've been working my butt off for like two years, and for like some that like really like get it off, they have like established connections and all that shit, and just I work for myself by myself. I don't usually like ask for help, or I don't, you know, ask for anybody or like help me do this or help me do that, you know? Cause the way I think about it is that it's a very like man thing. I get it from my daddy. I get it from my appu. That don't ask for help. It just makes you look weak. And that's true. I don't like to look weak. If you're like interpreting this video as like, you know, okay, I'll follow this channel because he's like, you know, stomping on the floor or like banging his head because please give me that. Do I look like I'm begging? No, this is a real talk. Do not give me like, you know, pity attention, or do not give me like chump change charity attention, alright? You know, like the channel for what it is. Like me for who I am. I'm not gonna have any tolerance for anybody who will just like do that to me. If you're doing that, then get the fuck out, because you know what it feels like for me? You're at like a highway you're at like a driveway, for instance. You're at like, let's say, Journal Square in JC. There's like a random hobo or like a random like charity worker just like coming in and just like holding up like a cardboard sign with like, you know, writing on it is like like money a day keeps like the baddies, so keeps me sane. You know, I don't know like how that works. So I'm sorry if I'm like offensive, but you know, like homeless people that have like cardboards, and they come on by, and the driver's like, okay, I'll give you something. Here's a nickel. I feel like bad, but you know what? It's not really, right? What did they give me? Like a penny. Do not give me a penny. Do not give me $1 and then just like peace the fuck out. What the hell am I gonna do with a penny? What the hell am I gonna do with $1? That does not amount to much. Remember, remember, it's homeless. You think I will survive a day from like just $1, or like just $1 from like a few certain other people who will give a damn, and other people will just like, oh, let's roll up the windows. I feel bad, but I'm not gonna give any money. I'm not gonna give him my attention. But it definitely does feel like that. Do not give me like chump change. Do not give me like sympathy. I hate that. Alright? Like the channel, watch the channel for what it is, and respect me. I understand, you know, that Twitch, you guys want to like a streamer for said game. And I get that, okay? Alright, I get that. You follow who is playing this or that, and then you get to know the streamer. But you know what? I don't give a damn. Like I said, I've been working for 2 years. I like hard work where hard work is due. Where's my hard work, okay? Where's my, like, end results? Cause that's the thing. I've been working for more than I've been streaming for more than 2 years at this point. Where is, like, my end cut? Where is, like, the results of my training? And the results of my training are just stagnant. They're zip. Why? What? I've been like working. I've been doing the best that I can with the equipment that I have, with the schedules that I have, with the emotions that I have. And to see a chat window almost like inactive and viewers like less. There are options to turn off chat viewer. There are options to turn off viewers, but it's still that like feeling of emptiness. It's still that like hollowness that you feel inside. And to like see that almost every day outside of like good days on streaming is just so ill. Like your soul turns rotten. It ends up nasty. And I hate feeling that way. I legit cried last night because of like the amount of stress and jealousy and like pettiness that I feel up inside. Because you know what? I can't get rid of this bad habit. I always like somehow unconsciously find a way to feel like I'm super petty. I'm super jealous. And to have like, you know, my close friends who have also stream accounts get better views than me or better chat interactions than me is like, except to those that really do, it just feels nasty. I like having my friends around, but you know, I always compare myself to people. And why do I compare myself to other people? I know it's a bad habit, but I somehow find a way to do. I compare myself to like my colleagues at like whenever I work at like tutoring. I compare myself to my friends. I compare myself to my cousin who recently got married, and it just feels like shit. It feels like I'm not worth it. Again, like I'm autistic. I don't have a car. I don't have like I'm not in a relationship. I like to have like those things that make me feel like maybe living is good. Maybe like, you know, all those things are like worth it. Maybe like Twitch is worth it, right? That's how it like started out, albeit out of pettiness, but I like how like Twitch is to like fully express yourself and to have like an audience that deeply like respects and understands you. One day is worth it. But now it's like, why am I still struggling? Why am I still like groveling? And I hate groveling, you know? Just come on by and watch the channel is like all I ask, and I don't want to like force you. I hate forcing people to like my shit. If you take it as interpreting, if you take it as hypocritical, fine, go ahead. Fuck off. Alright? I want to freely express myself. Can you please? I just want people to like naturally come into the channel and like, you know, respect me for who I am and what I am, and like let my voice be heard and be acknowledged. And I can't like do that anymore. I can't like do that because I am tired. This is like the second time and it makes me feel like shit. Okay? Like all this, I could just close my Twitch account right now. I could just be like, you know, sucking my thumb and just like go back to my college and do my graduate career, which, you know, that's like a last resort. And I don't want to do that because I want to do something that makes me feel like I matter. And Twitch is like something that like I feel like I matter. When you have like a random like person and tell you that like you're the best, it feels like a good feeling. You like being praised. You like being like, you know, being praised for like good things that make you feel like maybe I could make this work. And I had a few of those, and like I want to make them work for those people, for those like dudes, and I want to make the channel worth it. But at the end of the day, again, like I notice now this Twitch like platform is impractical for me, because I'm not gonna get big bang success. I always like convince myself that maybe it can, but I know it's not. It's always like the long road, but for me, how long is that long road? How long do I have to like crawl and like, you know, do all this shit until I feel like I'm recognized? You know, I want to be like acknowledged and have like actual like input, instead of just be like this bystander like kid and not be outlined by anything at all. I don't. I really don't like that feeling of like isolation and only like a few people get me. My mom gets me, my cousins love me. That's all that matters to me now. My dad used to respect me and treat me like a person instead of just like some kid. We'd always have like talks at like Dunkin' and like Dunkin' Donuts and stuff like that. And he was like outside of my mom, one on the other person that actually treats me like I have input and I have a voice and you respect your voice. It's like that because like that's my dad. That's another best friend. You know? And so having this is like pushing my boundaries. Having Twitch is like pushing my boundaries because again I'm autistic and like I can't like fully express myself in a cohesive manner. But I am trying my best. I like this Twitch platform because I get to engage with like people, good people, or bad people. Bad people will be like a timeout or a ban possibly if they start starting shit. But I just want to feel like I'm acknowledged. I understand y'all are, and like it makes me feel like whenever I like ask someone to like come over on like Twitch, especially when it comes to like friends, it's like, oh, they're busy. I'm like, no, you're not. No, you're not busy. Okay. Half of it is true, but half of it I feel like is bullshit, and I take the latter half because no, you're not. You're actually going to this person. You're actually going to this person. You are not busy in any way, my man. Don't give me that bullshit, okay? Because right now, I'm in like a fucked up mood, okay? I want to make this worse. If you don't like this channel, then like, again, especially to like some of my friends, except for those that are the close few that actually actively come on by and watch the channel and not peace the fuck out. The door's right there. The door is literally right there. You could just peace the fuck out. And I want to make it work because I want to like do stream because, you know, it's a freedom of expression. It's a freedom of expression of myself that I don't usually find in like IRL, family, and especially friends on like Discord because most of the time I end up being like muted and I don't like have a say other than just like my cousins who do like go outside or my friends who talk about certain topics where I don't have a realm of knowledge or spectrum about, and I just like sit quietly in the corner and just like do whatever the hell I want with no one calling my name. I don't like that. I like being like, oh hey Farhan, do you know about this or do you know about that? It makes me feel happy. It makes me feel like I'm actually belong in something. And now it's like, where do I belong? Huh? Where do I belong? Not certainly in here because right now it's like, again, the long road, but I want that end cut now. And I feel like I won't get it anytime soon. It's impractical. Alright? But I still want to do this. Okay? I still want to like be a streamer. I still want to like do things that, you know, I would love to do and like interact with y'all. But damn, man, I just don't know. I just don't know. You know? I am not gonna like let you guys or let like Twitch bring me down, cause again, I have my cousins, I have my mom. I could enjoy life without this. I could enjoy life without this, but I want to do it because it makes me freely express myself. And I want to hone that. I want to like practice that. I want to like do it more because like it's fun. It's fun for me because like I feel like it's a place like I can belong. And to have it be shafted more times than I can count with like empty chats or like 1 or 2 viewers fluctuating here and there, it's just not worth it. It's not. enjoy what you can, enjoy what you love doing. There are people that really respect you for who you are, and I have those people that actually come on by, and I will do it. And I will do it. I will be like myself because of like their words of encouragement, and of course moms and families encouragement, and of course close best friends encouragement. I will do it, and I will do it with all my must, with every fiber of my authentic being. Okay, if you don't think I'm authentic, I'm like, that's on you, buddy. I don't know what the hell you're talking about. But I try to be authentic as I can, as honest as I can be for streaming, because I like this platform. And no one is gonna like say or do anything to get me out of this like funk. I've been in this funk a few times. And do not, do not, okay? So you see, I could have like fun times with mom. I don't need like, this. But I want to do it because it's something that I love to do. I think that's it. So thank you for coming into the Khaiza TED Talk, or the live personal psychology box. So I'm gonna edit this video out. I'm gonna edit this video quite intensively for the night, and yeah, I'll just see y'all later.